Ever hit the road without a drive and without a need to succeed? No one, never. Because the whole idea to start on your own is to find your passion, to discover something novel, moving, inspiring, to discover something new and extraordinary in yourself, the idea and the business you choose to do. Consider a new role. Find an entrepreneur in you. Take risks. Crave for the new. Build new relationships. Find new energy to break all barriers. Become one with your idea, your passion, and belief. Well, since 1999, we have partnered and nurtured more business relationships than any other company. Helping entrepreneurs explore new businesses is not just what we believe in. It has always been who we are. Since Gaurav packed his bags and left off in search of the extraordinary, we have opened and put more businesses on a growth path than anybody else. And the best thing about growth is that it never stops knocking on the doors of successful people. Successful people who are always looking for the right opportunity. We all get a moment with that opportunity. And right now, somewhere around you, right here, there is an opportunity waiting just for you. An opportunity that could lead you on your path for the rest of your life. As franchise Indians every day, everything we do is creating an opportunity for you. Because your growth is our business.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Every day we bring exciting and high potential franchise business from across the industry. Over the past 27 years, Franchise India has been proudly helped thousands of investors selecting the right franchise business and successfully start their entrepreneurial journey. Franchise India, as world's largest integrated franchise solution company, our role is to make sure your investment is safe by taking an informed decision and your journey from an investor to entrepreneur is smooth and successful. The objective of this webinar is to give you a direct connect with the brand founders, the key stakeholders, understand the business opportunity in detail, and openly ask any sort of question which you may have related to franchise, investment, the growth, before you take the actual decision. In today's webinar, we are going to talk about business opportunity with India's next generation premium safe deposit vault brand called Aurm. Aurm is redefining the traditional bank locker experience through technology-driven, multi-grade secure storage solution. Founded in 2023 and headquartered in Bangalore, the brand was established by industry leaders from MyGate and Indian Armed Forces and premium consumer business. This brand operates, this is India's first 24/7 automated locker infrastructure design for affluent households, premium gated communities, corporate campus, and banking ecosystem. The company combines advanced surveillance system, intrusion-proof technology, biometrics authentication, and insurance-backed protection to deliver a highly secure and luxurious store, the experience. The brand is rapidly expanding across, the metros and tier 1 cities, and has already gone live in selected, the premium residential communities. So they are now, this brand is now offering you to be a part of their success journey through franchise opportunity. And to talk about the same, I'm joined with Vijay, who is the founder of this brand, along with Santosh, who is the CFO, along with my colleague, Chitra Bhatt. She is the strategy consultant, and my friend Manish, who is business head from Bangalore. So, before I invite Vijay and Santosh to introduce themselves, a brief introduction, and then we'll move on to the presentation part. I would also like to tell everyone, all our viewers, that in case if you would have any questions related to the brand or the business, you can share those questions, putting into the Q&A box, and we will take them up once the presentation is over. Now, I may request to Vijay or may Santosh can take the lead, and let's get started with your introduction, and then we'll move on to the next course of action. Yeah, over to you, Vijay. You're on mute.
Hi guys, I'm Vijay and I have around 25 years of experience. I started my career with the Indian Armed Forces. I was a helicopter pilot in the Indian Air Force, and then I transitioned to the corporate world through, Goldman Sachs. I was an investment banker at Goldman Sachs. Worked there for close to 6 years, and 2016 is when I identified this opportunity of MyGate, and we started MyGate. And today, MyGate is being used across close to 70 lakh homes across India, and mostly affluent households. And during this journey, I've identified that these affluent Indians who are staying in these gated communities also have a lot of physical wealth, and they want to keep this physical wealth safe and secure, right? Whether it is a gold, jewelry, diamond, watches and whatnot, right? And what we have also seen is these gated communities are becoming the hubs for these affluent Indians. And second thing is these gated communities are also getting concentrated in few pin codes of the cities, right? As a result of which there is a huge demand because the banks there in these pin codes are not able to meet the need or meet the demand. For example, the place where I stay in Bangalore, like it's called Belendur, there are close to 40,000 HNI homes, but there are only 900 bank lockers available in that entire vicinity. So the demand supply mismatch is close to 1 in 100 is able to get a bank locker. And that's when we understood that's a big problem. And then we said, since these people are staying in gated communities or concentrated in few places, why don't we build locker as an amenity either within the gated community or outside of the community in these clusters? And that's how the whole thought process of Aurum has come. But we didn't want to operate the product like the traditional bank lockers, because when we studied the bank locker infrastructure, we identified a lot of security flaws in that, right? For example, there is a your own key that you need to go to operate the locker, and then you have a master key or the duplicate a second key that the manager will operate. What we got to know is the key that the manager has got is a master key, and he can open any locker with it, even with the presence of the customer or in the absence of the customer. And that particular thing, like if I had to install in 20, 30,000 gated communities, I need to have 25, 30,000 people who are managing these keys. And I said that I cannot control them. They're completely out of my control, because they're all spread out across different parts of the country. And then we also seen all these getting amplified in the recent past, right? Most, like, I can, like, if you open Google and say bank locker theft, you can find pages and pages where the branch manager was involved in stealing things from the locker, right? And this is the reason for which I said that I cannot operate the way the traditional lockers are being operated. So we said that how can we remove the dependency of humans, and we said that how can this whole process be automated, and we designed Aurum in a completely automated fashion, right? It's a 24/7 system, right, which will be right within the gated community or 100 meters from your home, and you just go operate it anytime. Don't no hassles of any other bank issues. Like if you go to a bank to get a locker, they say that you need to do an FD, or you need to do an insurance, or you need to take a loan, or you need to do some other banking products. Nothing of that sort is required. Just go purely locker subscription, highlighted military grade. And we also happen to get this whole product validated by insurance companies. And today, we are the only locker company in the world which is able to offer insurance to bank lockers. Our lockers can be insured up to 1 crore. Right? Every locker can be insured up to 1 crore. Yeah. So this is about me. and my journey, and as well as how we thought about the product and what the product is. Over to you.
And also do let me know when to start the video. I have downloaded it now.
Yeah. Okay. So what you can do is you can share the video so that people getting a full first-hand experience
All
of
right.
what it
Okay.
is. Yeah.
Sure. Give me a second.
High in the Himalayas, there's a monastery that most people will never see. Inside it, for generations, monks protected what mattered most to them: their knowledge, prayers, records, teachings. But they knew something important. Knowledge is fragile. A fire could destroy it, an invasion could wipe it out, time could simply erase it. So they did something smart. They built secret walls deep inside the mountain, hidden rooms with thick stone walls and narrow entrances. Spaces built for just one purpose: to keep what's precious safe. Today, what we treasure looks different: gold, documents, family heirlooms. But the problem? It's still the same. What's precious must be protected. So we built something new: a modern bank locker designed for today's India. A place where you can safely store what matters most.
Picture this. You have to attend a relative's wedding this Sunday. It's already Friday, and you need to take out the jewelry kept in the bank locker. You have taken a day off and spent hours in the traffic to reach the bank. Finally, when you get to the locker room, which is very dark and cramped. Yes, we are talking about bank lockers. Apart from all these issues, thefts and break-ins inside bank lockers are also on the rise. And despite all this, people invest in minimum balance accounts, large FDs, and financial products to get access to bank lockers that are available in very limited quantities. Today, across India, 2.5 crore families are waiting to get a bank locker, but only 3 lakh lockers are available. The wait time to get a bank locker is 3 years, 5 years, and even longer. By 2030, there will be 4 crore Indians in the wait list. So, here is the question. Why should you wait for years to own a bank locker? This is the problem we want to remove from your life. I spent years as a pilot in the Indian Air Force, where security isn't optional. It is engineered. Every system has a backup, and every risk has a protocol. Later, I founded and scaled MyGate across 25,000 gated communities in India. And I noticed that affluent Indians aren't scattered across different locations anymore. They are clustered and concentrated in gated communities. And I thought, why are we still going outside these gated communities to a bank to keep our valuables safe? Why not keep them safe within the gated community? That's how Aurm was born.
Presenting Aurm Vaults, the next stage of evolution in personal safe deposit storage. A modern system equipped with advanced surveillance and powerful intrusion detection and prevention capabilities, reinforced with armor-grade metal and concrete structures, creating the safest stronghold ever, specially designed with your needs in mind. To provide a delightful way to access your wealth in a space that feels like your own home. A warm, welcoming experience with 24/7 access. With secure multi-factor authentication that uses state-of-the-art technology to retrieve your personal treasures, bringing them to you safely and seamlessly, and presenting them in a manner that brings joy and pride. So you can take the time to cherish the things that matter most, while entrusting your most valuable possessions to a sanctuary that deserves the honor of safeguarding your treasures.
Now picture the same wedding scenario. You need the jewelry from the locker. The day doesn't matter. The time doesn't matter. Don't have to drive in traffic, worry about parking, wait in line, and waste an entire day. You just have to walk to your clubhouse, access your locker. It's open 24/7, fully automated, completely private, and safer than a bank locker. So, what makes us safer than a bank? 1. We have made intrusions impossible with our proprietary Sense IQ technology that uses 2000 sensors to detect sound, smoke, heat, and vibrations to prevent any break-ins. 2. With our Vault-X DZ architecture, the strong room with the lockers are sealed and protected. At any given point, only your locker is individually fetched and presented to you in a private lounge attached to the strong room. This design unlocks something no one in the world has done. Insurance cover of 1 crore rupees by ICICI Lombard and Tata AIG. You won't believe this. As per the RBI guidelines, even the banks cannot insure the contents of your locker. In just 1 year, we have installed Aurm in more than 25 premium communities across Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Visakhapatnam, with over 6,000 families already using our facility. Even India's biggest developers like Prestige and Satva have partnered with us to offer Aurm as an amenity to all the homeowners in their upcoming projects. As a matter of fact, even leading international banks like DBS Bank have partnered with us to offer this facility to their most premium clients. Now we are expanding to Mumbai, Delhi, Pune, Chennai, and to the rest of India. In most franchise businesses, you're signing up for chaos, managing people, dealing with inventory, putting out fires day in and day out. With Aurm, we flip that script. You invest anywhere between 50 lakhs to 1 crore, we handle everything, including construction, tech, security systems, insurance tie-up, compliance, and all of it. And every year, you get an IRR of around 35%. And you break even in less than 4 years. This isn't for everyone. It's a high-tech premium product built for the top 5% of families. But if you're a serious investor and want to earn long-term passive income built on a business that is solid, scalable, and solves a real problem, then this is for you. Also, we are offering only one franchise per city. Here is a chance to own the market in your city.
Aurm, a safe space.
All right, hope that has given you, a very good insight about what this brand is all about, and of course, I mean, I was also, very surprised to know about this. I find this really a great opportunity. I never imagined that something this is also available. Great. Yeah. Anything else you would like to add? Maybe Santosh, you can also talk about something.
Yeah, we covered it all, right? And we would be open to questions from people, right? So what I would actually, uh, I would ask to get into the financials. We can probably have a one-on-one with people, but at a high level, what we can say is the investment is anything between 40 to 1 crore, and the IRR is anything between 30 to 35%, and a minimum guarantee of 15%. So these are the three things, right, from the financial perspective. And next is there is no operational work that will be required by the franchise owner. It will all be managed by Aurm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, you rightly said that getting a locker in a bank is difficult. Right now, in case if you look into this opportunity, I think India is a huge opportunity market for Aurum because the people today are looking for a safer, smarter, and more convenient way to protect their valuables. Especially in metro cities, getting a bank locker has become a very difficult. In many places, there are a waiting period of course, as you said, that longer period. Sometimes, you can't even imagine. So at the same time, India is one of the largest gold consuming countries in the world. The families need secure storage for their jewelry, the document, and other valuable assets. And I think this is where the Aurum creates a strong opportunity. So instead of going to bank during limited working hours, Aurum brings premium safe vault facilities directly inside a gated communities with 24/7 access. and that too with military-grade security and, of course, a luxury experience. India is also seeing a rapid growth in premium housing and affluent families, especially in cities like Delhi NCR, the Mumbai, Bangalore, the Hyderabad, Pune, Ahmedabad. I mean, these customers are ready to pay for convenience, security, and the privacy. So, I mean, for any franchise investors, I think Aurum is a very exciting opportunity because it is still a new and untapped category in India. The company operates in FOCO model, franchise owned and the company operated, where the franchise partners own the infrastructure while the company manages the operations. And this creates the possibility of stable recurring income with a long-term growth potential. As wealth increases in India, I mean, the traditional locker system continues to face shortages. And I absolutely, believe that Aurum has the potential to become a category leading brand in the premium secure storage industry. Uh, those who are looking, I mean, those who want a passive income, I think the FOCO is a great business opportunity. One of the biggest advantage for FOCO is that the investor gets ownership of the business infrastructure while the company takes the responsibility of running the operations. In Aurum case, this becomes even more beneficial because the business requires stronger operational expertise, technology management, the security system, customer trust, and all these things will be managed by, the Vijay and team, right? So in FOCO, I mean, the business is operated professionally, by the professionals. Company manages all operations, technology, staffing, security system, the company, the customer service, maintenance. I mean, everything is taken by them. That reduces the operational burden for you as a franchise partner. As a passive income or the semi-passive investment opportunity you get, I mean, you don't have to involve physically or look into the daily management. And this makes suitable for HNIs, working professional, business owners, investors looking for a stable long-term returns. Since operation is managed by the company, so the service quality and the customer experience remain consistent across the location, and that helps build trust and the brand value faster. That also gives a better, the customer confidence. In these businesses, especially related to security and valuables, I think the customer trust professionally managed system more than individually operated franchise outlets. So I think, I mean, these are some of the reason why, I mean, you can choose this business. This is first of a kind of thing, you will have. And also the kind of business model they are offering is absolutely perfect. So you don't have to get into, the operational part, anything, the entire technology driven, everything will be taken care by Vijay and team. So that is how I see this business. Uh, we are also open for any sort of question. In case if you have any, you please keep on sharing us into the Q&A box. I can see a couple of questions. However, I would request you all to keep on posting your queries into the Q&A box. Manish, I would also request you to please share your number. So Manish has business head from Bangalore, so he can also help you facilitating the meeting with Vijay and Santosh so that you can get more idea about what this business is all about, right? Square feet. So Girish has asked, like, what is this square feet area we require? Is the minimum is like 250 square feet area for installing the complete setup. So, I mean, it should be inside a society, right? Vijay, if you could just also elaborate the kind of place you are looking for and, who all can be the best
Yeah.
partner for you.
So, see, what generally we do is if you feel that you have a space, space, right, especially in the gated communities or even outside of the gated communities, The intent is, if it is outside of community, there should be cluster of this HNI homes where it makes meaningful sense to set this up so that it'll be in the close proximity of these meaningful homes, right? Otherwise, it should be within the gated community. It can be in the clubhouse or it can be any of the common area which is just got a roof. No walls, nothing is required. The way the process and the product is designed is, you just give us an open space anywhere. Within 3 to 4 days, we do this entire setup. Everything will be shipped from Bangalore to that location. Everything is like Lego blocks. They will come there, they'll get connected, and we put the system there and we make it up and running. So for example, right now what has happened is, seeing the robust infrastructure, which is better than the bank's infrastructure, Axis Bank has partnered with us. So all the new Axis Bank branches across the country will have Aurum lockers. They'll no more put that strong room, the Godrej lockers and all those things. It'll all be Aurum lockers, right? So we installed for Axis Bank in 3 days. The entire Axis Bank setup was done in 3 days in Delhi. That's the first branch. We're doing 50 more branches in the next 5 months.
Right. We also have a few questions in the Q&A. If you would like to take them up, please.
Okay, Q&A is, we don't see
Yeah.
anything. Okay, you have? Okay.
Why
Is it
restricting?
visible, Santosh?
Why restricting one? No, we are restricting one franchise per city, in the sense only one person. Like in a tier 2 city, the maximum number of setups that we can do is 4 to 5. So that's the reason we want one person who should be able to own up that 4 to 5. Right? We don't want to deal with multiple people in multiple cities. So one, like in this is not applicable for cities like Bangalore metros, but non-metros is what we would say, that one person, say Vishakhapatnam, one person takes the ownership, and he takes up the franchise for 5 installations or 6 installations. And
So it is like multi-unit franchise for
correct.
the 2-3 cities, right?
Yeah.
And what would be the investment for those multi-unit franchise?
So as I told, right, for one unit, based on the number of lockers we put, the cost would be between 40 lakhs to 1 crore
For one, right?
for
Okay.
one unit, right? So if you see an average of 60 lakh rupees per unit, we can say that for 5 units they have to spend 3 crore rupees, and that will be spread out across multiple years. So like it's not that all 5 will be live on day one. Over a period of time we will do all those 5, right? And the kind of revenue that is expected is, you will recover your money in 2.5 years, and then basically the cash flows will be in such a way that there is an IRR of around 30% that you will get. So it'll be like, for example, if you invest 40 lakh rupees, the first year will be 15 lakhs, second year will be 15 lakhs, third year will be 10 lakhs, then it'll be 8 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 8 lakhs every year thereafter.
Right. So you're offering the franchise term is like 7 years and the payback period is 4 years, right? And
Right.
also you are providing the minimum returns.
Franchise term is 7
15%.
years, and the payback period is 2.5 years, with a minimum guarantee of 15%. So if you invest, 40 lakhs, a minimum of 6 lakh rupees worth of business every year आपको मिलेगा.
All right. Can we also check other questions?
Yeah.
Let's not answer it.
Can this be done in, let's say, a layout of 1,000 square feet shop in a residential building? Absolutely, it can be done. The next question is, if a customer, as a customer, if I take a locker, what will be the charges and what is the validity in terms of months or years? Okay. So we have multiple sizes of lockers. There is a large locker and there is a jumbo locker. The large locker comes at an average price of 15,000 rupees per year, and a jumbo locker comes at the price of 25,000 rupees per year.
How's your like price for using these lockers as compared to the bank?
So see, all the, like, a lot of us who have bank lockers today, we may have got it 15, 20 years back. That time the costs were, 4,000, 5,000 rupees, right? But today, across the country, nobody is offering a locker less than 12,000 rupees, right? And we are offering this at 15,000 rupees, which includes insurance 24 by 7. It is close to your home, right? You don't have to do any other financial product along with this. We have multiple schemes actually. This is one way of, this is called rent your locker. Then we have something called as lease your locker. In lease your locker, people need to pay 2 lakh rupees as a refundable security deposit, and they can keep using the locker till the time the deposit is with us. When they surrender the locker, they get back that 2 lakh rupees. We also have a plan where they can buy the locker. Pay us 1 lakh rupees and you can buy the locker.
So, like, what are the location or the ideal location for setting up this Aurum Vault? Number one, and number two, also, like, is there any process of selecting a gated communities or the developers?
So we would like to go for communities that are already in place, or upcoming communities that are at least 250 homes are there in gated communities, right?
At least 250 homes.
Yes, because we'll be installing close to 150 lockers or 200 lockers. So we need to have demand for that much, because inside gated communities, outsiders will not be allowed to come inside unless it is a road facing, commercial property that we get, right? Otherwise, if you put it in the clubhouse, outsiders cannot go and use it. If outsiders can go and use it, then, even if it is less than 250 homes also, we can take it up.
So, how many lockers can have in that, within 250 square feet of area?
We can have close to 240 lockers.
240 ones.
240 lockers.
40 lockers. All right. And based on your experience so far, like, how has been the occupancy rate?
So our occupancy rate within, we see that. So generally, what we do is, the moment, say for example, you get me a space and tell that Vijay, you put a locker here. So what we do is, first we'll come and do our survey, space survey, and then we'll do a demand survey as well. We'll set up our own kiosks, and we'll take bookings of 50 to 100 bookings even before we set up the entire infrastructure. Once we take bookings, that is pre-booking of 500 rupees per locker, and then we know that there is enough demand from this place, that is the time we invite a franchise owner to invest in that place. So it is almost a complete risk-free and a fair amount of indication that all the lockers are going to get filled within 1 year or maximum 2 years.
All right. How many lockers will fit in 250? Hope we already have answered it. What will be the monthly and the annual charges for the locker? So you charges annually, right? It is like
We
15,000
charge annually upfront.
annually upfront. All right.
Yes.
All right. I think, I mean, we probably have given almost all the answers which we received in the Q&A and the chat box. But still, I believe that you still can have a lot of other questions. My request is to please get in touch with us. If you are, I mean, you can also connect with Manish, who has already shared his number in the chat box. Buy a locker, what will be the validity? Yeah, if you could answer that.
Yeah, it'll be for 15 years. See,
15 years.
Yeah, 15 years tak we will give minimum warranty or guarantee.
Mhm.
If before 15 years, right, like say if we are asked to vacate or we are vacating that place, we'll return back the money pro rata to the individual. After 15 years, agar kuch hota hai, right, we are not responsible. But if the locker is still there, he can continue to use the locker. It is his, right? Up to 15 years, we take the guarantee or warranty. If there is a relocation, he can move to the new this thing. If there is no service in that, we are asked to stop that service in that community, we'll give whatever pro rata is remaining, we'll give it back to him.
Right. And see, me being an investor, I will have the responsibility to get that location in that society. Yeah.
Correct. That is the only thing we want from the investor and the money. Yeah.
That's it, right. The rest is yours.
Rest is-
Great, fantastic. So I think that's it for the day, everyone. Thank you so much, Vijay and Santosh for coming here on the show, and I really appreciate you the kind of the business you're offering. It is really good and have a lot of opportunity for sure, right? So anyone who would like to go for this franchise, I think you can get in touch with us. Manish has already shared the number. He is operating from Bangalore. But still, in case if you would like to get in touch on our centralized number, it is 9717683838. You can get in touch on those numbers as well. So I think that's it. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining, getting some time for us. And thank you, Vijay and Santosh, for joining us. Thank you, Krishna sir, Chitra, and Manish for helping me drive this webinar. So that's it. See you tomorrow once again with a new brand, and we'll explore another business opportunity. Till then, take